Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin. Today we're looking at a Honda GB250. It's 1987, so classic tax and insurance here in Ireland. It's in good condition. It's got a few aftermarket pieces on it which I'll point out through this visual analysis. Front tyre is okay, some minor signs of cracking. Little mark here on the front mudguard. Apart from that, all is okay. Front forks are actually pretty good, no cracking in the bushes here. Front headlamp has a minor scuff here. Remember, this is a 1987 bike. Few little signs of ages on the engine. Exhaust is okay. It's got an aftermarket muffler on the rear which sounds very good. Original side panels, original older style tank as well, which does have a little mark here. And you can see a bit of spotting there. 22,000 kilometers on the clock, so around 18,000 miles, maybe a bit less. There's the aftermarket seat, which actually looks very well on her. Rear tyre is perfect. Rear drum brake and front disc brake, 1987. Indicators are original. Now onto the left hand side of the bike. Alloys are in okay condition. Foot pegs has the original pillion pegs too. GB250 side panel here, some little marks here on the left hand side of the tank, and here's on the engine. And underneath here, these are very popular. It's a 249cc 6-speed GB250, very light, quite nimble and reasonably fast for a 250, and they look the bee's knees in my opinion, as you can see. But that's kind of it for the visual analysis. We'll now move on to the ride along video. Okay, we're now on the ride-along video on the Honda GB250 Clubman. This one has the aftermarket exhaust on it. I've gone over the kind of the visuals already, so I won't say too much, but that's kind of a spin around the bike before I get on it. 1987, remember, so it only has 22,000 kilometers on the clock. For that kind of age, it's basically nothing. But let me just adjust my mirrors now before we go out. Maybe if I tighten these, hold on. That's it. That's a bit better now. The mirrors are always the thing I do last, or I just forget about. But anyway, they're done now. So she's dead cold. I'll show you now. Sorry about the noise in the background. Dead cold. I know the glove doesn't help, but you can kind of trust me that she is cold. She starts right up. A bit more of a forward sitting position. As you can see, I'm 6'2", and I fit on it very well. Even for a taller person on a little 250, it's okay. And also, if you're a bit smaller, I've plenty of room left. I have a big bend in my knee if you want to sit on it. So we'll get going. Okay, we're away now. I think at some stage, I don't know when, I have the sound of the exhaust, sorry, at idle and revving, so I might put that in at some stage around now as well. And running sound, we can get back onto the video. Oopsies, went into neutral. Indicators and all that working. She starts up very quickly, as you can see. She handles quite nice as well. She's a 6-speed. 5, 6. Okay, 6 gears. We're going through all 6 of them, and we'll go down all of them now as well, just to show there's no problems. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then we'll do 1st here. There we are, and around we are. And again, I'm in neutral. I need to start kicking up that gear a bit more. It's hard when you're doing so many bikes, you know, you have to get used to them all within about 20 seconds. Every bike's slightly different. But yeah, no, she's running really lovely. She's got kind of that more forward sitting position. You can't sit down on the seat a bit more if you want to get under the nearer to the tank. We'll do a bit of a brake test here now as well. So we'll get over this speed bump and we'll do the brakes. And there, front brake feels great. That was only kind of half pressure there because it is a quite slippy day, and that's the rear brake. Feels actually very, very good. So we're going to turn in left here and we're going to spin around. So I'm just not going out to the traffic today. I don't feel like it. He's having a good look anyway. Alright. Okie doke. Again into the neutral. I'm just need to start flicking up that gear a bit more. Alright. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Not into set for neutral. But anyway, if you have liked the video and has helped you on your buying decision, whether you like the bike or you don't like the bike after watching it, please do leave a like. Also comment down below if I haven't answered any of your questions that you have about this kind of a bike. Just leave them down there and I'll get to them as fast as possible. And finally, subscribe if you haven't already.